Pacifico, Bendigo, Pacifico, Maria,
Yeah, like he said, remember he said, well, I'm gonna be
What
off
movie?
working at a Cinnabon somewhere, running a Cinnabon store.
Jump
So
in the
that's
movie?
kind of the,
Sorry?
The Good, the Bad, and the
Breaking
Ugly.
Bad?
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Oh, did it? I'm waiting for October when Shameless starts.
Waiting for July for Game of Thrones to come back.
My ringtone.
Did anybody ever get into The Tudors? Oh, that's a
Never
really
heard
good.
of it,
Oh,
actually.
that was terrific.
didn't you watch Shameless in about
That was terrific series.
You know, they
Was that? No, not The Tudor, The Tudors. About Henry VIII.
Oh, shoot, it's 7:30.
Remember, you got an
Okay.
open mic. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, guys.
7:30 now.
When's that gonna stop?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at things. Do we have a cameraman?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, I saw him.
Yeah.
I'd like to call our city council meeting to order and ask everyone to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The roll, please.
Kenny.
Here.
Marquez.
Here.
McIver. Shower.
Here.
Clistic.
Here.
Belzak.
Here.
Belkey.
Here.
6 present and 1 absent.
We have a quorum. The next item is questions, comments, and announcements of a general nature. And this would be open to the audience, if anyone in the audience wanted to address the council on any items, not necessarily on the agenda, but items that you came to the city council meeting to talk about. And if there's nothing, no one to approach us, let's move on to the minutes, the approval of the minutes of June 5th, 2017. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Marquez, seconded by Alderman Belzak. Any additions or deletions on the minutes? Then the roll, please.
Marquez.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Belkey.
Aye.
Clistic.
Abstain.
Kenny.
Abstain.
Shower.
Aye.
Okay, I have 4 ayes, 2 abstentions, and 1 absent. The abstentions go with the approval.
The minutes have been approved. The next item is receive. You have communications. Do any of the aldermen have communications to share? Alderman Clistic?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I actually got quite a bit, so I won't take too long here. First item, I have been contacted by Mr. Ken Petrovsky from the Farmingdale Apartments with regards to some trees that we planted last year that didn't make it through the winter. So the condo association has maybe 2 or 3 trees that didn't make it that have no leaves. So I think I spoke with Dan earlier today. He mentioned they're going to look into seeing if those can be replaced or what the warranty is on those trees. So if there's any other residents out there in my ward or probably anywhere else in the city that want to contact us for any trees that didn't make it, probably let us know on that. Also, I received communication from my ward with regards to the intersection of Glen and Farmingdale Drive. There was some work done out there a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, they left a bit of a mess. And so I believe I talked to Dan earlier today, and they're going to go out there and clean it up, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. So was that just sealing in the area that was done?
What it was base repair, and
Okay.
it's the equipment that's utilized for the base repair with the Bobcats. In this particular case, the Bobcat, it tore off some of the crack sealants, and it needed to be cleaned up. So the
Okay.
contractor's responsible for that, as well as resealing it.
Okay, thanks for getting on that. Third item I have here, I was contacted by Mr. Don Nitzel from the Portsmouth Condo Association. He has a little frustration with Comcast. They came in and laid some cable to the building, to the association, and he's reached out a couple of times to Comcast and also to Government Affairs and hasn't had any luck. Is there any other recourse that he can do on this? He left sort of a mess. They ran the wires pretty unprofessionally on the outside of the building. He'd like them to come out and address the issue, but he has had no luck from Comcast or the Government Affairs
Yeah,
number that I gave him.
that's the modus operandi of Comcast.
So-
Yeah.
He wants to send us some request.
Okay.
I don't know the specific problem, but
Yeah, I will
if you
forward it.
on,
Okay.
I'll be able to call the Comcast person.
Okay.
See if
At a
we can-
minimal, some responses to no or whatever it is, but
Yeah, I mean, he's been reaching out a little while, and I was a little delayed on my response as well because I thought they'd come out and take care of it, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So,
I mean, we have more authority if it's in our right of way versus on private property, but we'll take a look at it.
Okay,
Am I
thanks, Brian.
Am I correct? Most of the utilities have their own people working on, like ComEd or NICOR or whomever, but I believe Comcast, they use all independent contractors laying the cables. Is that why they might have some difficulty trying to, find who's doing it or the culprit or?
It shouldn't really
It
matter.
should,
I
no,
mean,
it shouldn't
yeah.
matter. They work for Comcast as independent contractors.
And
What-
last but not least, the Ward 4 block party is still Sunday, July 23rd, I believe, at 2 o'clock in Pinewood Park. So just a reminder. And that's all I have.
Oh, they're moving it, huh? To the park?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Didn't they used to, oh, I'm thinking the garage sale. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Where are those trees located? Were they a part of
On,
the
Na-
Walnut improvements?
Correct. Nantucket and 75th Street. So
Okay.
Tree planting program
Correct.
from the ashes that came down along.
Oh,
Farmingdale-
that. Oh,
from
okay.
Farmingdale Drive, actually.
Correct. There's quite a
Oh.
few that got
Right.
replaced, and some of them just didn't make it. So
Okay. Okay. Alderman Belke?
Yes, I received a phone call last week, and it has to do with thanking the police staff for a job well done. There was an accident on Chestnut Road, and there was a vehicle that went off the road into a residence, basically almost house, all over the grass, hit a light pole, and did some damage to the residence area. So the police were very responsive and were very helpful. So, thank you.
Alderman Kenny?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Got a communication from Marie Becker, 1600 block of Clare Court, rear yard drainage issues with the neighbors. She's been in correspondence with Mr. Gombach regarding this issue.
Gets added to the list.
That one's not gonna be on the list.
Oh, okay.
Self-induced.
Oh, okay. All righty. Any other, okay, comments from anybody? Okay, let's move to the mayor's report, and it gives me great pleasure to ask for a motion to approve the appointment of John Armelino to the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Belzak, seconded by Alderman Shower. Discussion? Then the roll, please.
Belzak?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
Marquez?
Aye.
Belkey?
Aye.
Clistic?
aye.
Kenny?
Aye.
6 ayes and 1 absent.
The motion has been approved. Mr. Armelino, John, you want to come forward to be sworn in? And I know his wife wants to take a picture or two, so.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, John Armelino,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of
the duties of
Board of Fire and Police Commission
Board of Fire and Police Commission
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Okay, I have something for you to sign first. And then this is your card,
Okay.
and we would like to congratulate you.
Okay.
Turn
around for a good Okay.
picture.
Yes,
Get a
yeah,
better
yeah,
angle.
but- yeah.
Good,
Okay,
thanks. Good seeing you.
that's, okay, okay. All right, and yes.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Oh, and Chief, I can't forget, John would like to do a ride-around with the police officers, yeah. Yeah.
We have more fun in public works.
I can vouch for that. It's a lot of
John, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Nice resume.
Saw that.
Yeah, very nice resume.
Anybody, got any questions based on anything that you read or anything?
I think you looked at his resume or his application, and he was
impressive.
more than qualified for the position.
Absolutely.
With, overqualified, well, yes, you could include that, but you certainly didn't. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Jim.
You'll be great. Thank you. Okay. The next item under the mayor's report is our Darien Chamber update from Claire Bongiovanni.
Good evening. Help wanted. The Darien Chamber of Commerce is looking for volunteers to help in the chamber office and at Darien Fest this year. For more information, you can call me at 630-968-0004. The next DCC Coffee Connection networking event will be held on Tuesday, June 27th at BMO Harris Bank, located at 2275 West 75th Street in Darien. The 30th Annual Darien Fest will be held September 8th through 10th at Darien Community Park. Fest hours are Friday, September 8th from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., Saturday, September 9th from 1 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., and Sunday, September 10th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Sponsorship opportunities are now available. For more information, visit DarienChamber.com. Darien Fest band lineup update. Friday, September 8th, we are kicking off with the Millennials at 6:30 p.m., followed by the Hillbilly Rock Stars. On Saturday, September 9th, we have Luxury Pork, featuring our very own Michael Overman at 6:30 p.m., and the Ides of March, featuring Jim Peterick at 8:30 p.m. Sunday, September 10th, our headliner will be American English at 5 p.m. Attention dancers, musicians, and other talent. Darien's Got Talent will be held on Sunday, September 10th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. New age categories this year are ages 10 to 13, 14 to 17, and 18 and over. Entry submissions should include a bio, photo, email, phone number, MP3, or YouTube video. Register online by July 31st. The winner will perform before American English on Sunday. Register online at DarienChamber.com. The 5th Annual Pet Parade will be held at Darien Fest on Saturday, September 9th at 1 p.m. Prizes will be awarded to the top 3 best dressed dogs. You can register online at DarienChamber.com. Paint the Town Pink Battle of the Adirondack Chairs is in full swing here at City Hall. We have 10 chairs. We're waiting for 3 more chairs to be picked up. We're hoping to get them by Wednesday so we can bring them to the library. Barbara Vondra, our chairperson, has put together a schedule, and we went to the library. So when you walk into the library and you go to the right, there's a few stairs there. There will be 2 chairs there, and we're going to continue to rotate them out based on the schedule. I have pictures. I've been putting pictures on Facebook, but you have to see them in person because the pictures really do no justice. They are beautiful. So the schools that participated, and we have chairs from so far, are Concord, Elizabeth Iden, Prairie View, Mark DeLay, Lace, Hinsdale South, and Downers Grove South. So we're just waiting for Lakeview, Cass, and Eisenhower, and then we'll be bringing the chairs to the library. We are working on trying to get an online bidding going on prior to the event because we're getting so many people asking about it. So the committee is working on that as well. Dancing with the Chamber Stars will be held on November 11th. New this year, we're inviting one Darien resident to be a Darien celebrity dancer. So if anyone in Darien is interested in participating in Dancing with the Stars, you can call me at the Chamber office at 630-968-0004. Save the date for the Paint the Town Pink annual ribbon lighting ceremony, which will be held under the clock tower September 29th. Darien Dash was held on May 21st at Darien Community Park. Tonight, the Darien Chamber is very excited to announce that the Gift of Carl Foundation qualified with 49 runners and is the recipient of a $1,000 award. Tonight, we have Shar and Rob Viome from the Gift of Carl Foundation that I'd like to ask them to step up here and present to them a $1,000 check. And we appreciate all of your friends and all your runners that you know for supporting the Darien Dash. And on behalf of the Darien Chamber, we'd like to give you $1,000.
Should have a camera. Does somebody have a camera to take a picture there? Yeah, let's get a picture of this. Okay. Yeah. Is that a PhD camera? Press here, dummy.
Ted answered yes, so.
That was a good cap.
I'll say something. So Sharon and I are humbled by the continued support we get from people throughout the community for our small foundation, and that's what makes this possible. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all you do.
We appreciate all your support as well. That's all I have. Any questions?
Any questions for Claire?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Let's move to the city clerk's report.
I have 3 items, Madam Mayor. The July 3rd City Council meeting has been canceled, and our next City Council meeting will be held on Monday, July 17th. The Darien City offices will be closed on Tuesday, July 4th, in observance of Independence Day.
City administrator's report.
Thank you, Mayor Weaver. One informational item. At the July 17th meeting, we're planning on having Commonwealth Edison here to provide the report. He was not able to be here for this meeting. They didn't put the report together, and with no first meeting in July, he'll be here on the 17th.
Okay, yes, the long-awaited report. All right, let's move to department head information. The police chief, Chief Thomas, did you want to go over your report, or it's
There's a lot of different
yeah,
there's a lot of different pieces of information about just being healthy and safe during the holiday and summertime and those type of things. So it's pretty self-explanatory.
You know,
good.
the theft numbers still won't go down. I mean, I see that in the month of May we reported 16 compared to last year. It's less, but it still seems high.
Oh yes, there it is. Yeah, it's down significantly, 26% for the year to date.
Mhm.
So it's going down
Okay.
quite substantially.
Are we still getting, I know when we initially really focused on getting residents to call in for suspicious vehicles and whatnot, have we continued to see those kind of phone calls from residents? I look at the DUCOM report and I see a lot of suspicious vehicle items there for the police officer to address.
Year to date through May, there was 270 such calls. It's down a little bit from last year, but there's still a significant amount of calls.
Okay, good, okay. Any other questions for the chief on his report?
Chief, maybe again to reiterate though, could you just cover what would happen with the fireworks on 4th of July? Obviously, they're illegal, and we take that serious. What is the penalty for illegal fireworks?
Well, it depends on the amount of fireworks that are recovered, and so it's anywhere from a Class C misdemeanor punishable by a fine to some type of Class A misdemeanor punishable up to a year in jail.
What is the monetary fine, obviously, for the Class C?
It could be up to $500.
Okay. Hopefully that could deter someone.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions for Dan Gombeck? Okay, then let's move to the treasurer's report.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This evening, I'm requesting council's approval for warrant number 171804 in the amount of $888,895.59 from the listed funds. Payroll for the period ended June the 8th, the amount of $272,148.76 for a total to be approved of $1,161,044.35.
Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Kenny, seconded by Alderman Belzick. Any questions for the treasurer? Okay, then the roll, please.
Kenny?
Aye.
Belzak?
Aye.
Clistic?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
Marquez?
Aye.
Belkey?
Aye.
6 ayes and 1 absent.
The warrant has been approved. Let's move to standing committee reports. Do any of the chairmen have reports? Alderman Marquez?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just to reiterate, the next Municipal Services Committee meeting will be next Monday, June 26th, here in the council chambers at 6:30.
Is that the evening that they'll be discussing Zazos already? Okay, all right, so we'll let Dominic know.
Yes, I
About
will,
the-
I will let him know. I told him that I would give him the specific information.
Okay, other chairman? Alderman Shower?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just the July 3rd Admin Finance meeting has been canceled due to lack of agenda items.
Okay, and the police, is anyone reporting on the police committee?
It's not until July 17th.
Okay, so we have that report. Okay, let's move to,
Mayor, I'm sorry, regarding the committee, one thing I did want to mention, for those who want to read the chief's report, every Friday, well, on Direct Connect, there's a link right to the right side. If you can click right on the chief's report, and it takes you right there, so it's easy to get to.
for residents.
For residents,
For
yeah,
residents
anybody
to-
that wants to actually, that wants to read the report or see more details, we kind of covered over it fairly quickly, but it is all there, so
Okay.
just, again, a
Yeah,
as a reminder.
I hope residents go on and read that, because it's a very thorough report, and I think it's worth reading.
Good to know what's going on in a crime-wise in your
Exactly,
neighborhood,
it's
that's
good
for
to
sure.
know, yeah. Alderman Belke, did you have something?
You know what, I was looking for, here we go. Do you want to comment about an upcoming, it's called the Communicate Natural Night Out?
Oh, the National Night Out, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very popular.
This
you know,
is the first for us, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Where I came from, Aurora, we probably have about 30 such events for, throughout the city. Some very small, neighborhood, maybe 10, 12 people. Out in the Fox Valley area, there might be up to 500, 600 people. And so this is the first year doing it. Sergeant Nick Squares is putting it together. I can never remember the date. It's like August 2nd?
I wrote it down. August 1st?
First.
August 1st.
And it's at, this year it's going to be at the Darien Community
Big
Park,
park.
starting at 7, ending at 10. There's a number of different events, and it's really police community relations building.
Yeah, I liked all of the events you have lined up with the K-9 unit there, vehicles, I think even fire protection districts involved too.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be a great event.
Kids love firemen.
They do. You're right about that. Okay. If there's nothing else for the chief, let's move to, let's see, what the next, I think we covered, the next item is the questions and comments agenda related, but I think we covered those during our work session, and there is no one in the audience anyway to ask us questions on that, so let's move on to old business. There being no old business, we'll move right to the consent agenda. We have two items on the consent agenda this evening. First is a motion to approve a resolution, resolution appointing an authorized delegate to the Intergovernmental Risk Management Agency, and that would be Brian Vanna. The next item is a motion.
Lisa, I mean, yeah,
And
with
Lisa?
Paul leaving, you always
Lisa?
have to have the two
Okay.
alternate delegates.
Okay. And the next item is a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing the sale of our personal property owned by the city of Darien. Okay, I'm not going to, the electronic siren amplifier? Wow, that would be a dangerous thing to let a resident get their hands on. Bicycles, chairs, tables, et cetera. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderman Belke. The roll, please.
Shower.
Aye.
Belkey.
Aye.
Clistic.
Aye.
Marquez.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 absent.
The two items have been approved. Next item is new business, and there being no new business to discuss this evening, I will take any questions, comments, and announcements from the alderman. Alderman Marquez?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just to state that this Wednesday, the Darien Historical Society is holding their annual ice cream social. And for a $3 donation, you get ice cream, and you get hot dogs and hamburgers. Hot dogs and hamburgers are going to be offered by the Darien Lions Club. They'll be out there, and there'll be music. So for a $3 donation, it makes for a fun evening for people and their families
And it's being held at Lay School?
at Lay School.
Yes. Alderman
Just a-
Clistic?
Just a quick observation. I received a lot of comments from residents for the Lions Club for the good job they did this past week. I believe it was Flag Day. So we had all the American flags out in the neighborhood of the people that had it signed up for getting the American flags put out. So I think it's Flag Day, Independence Day, and
Well, there's
Memorial.
there's 5 days. The Lions Club is looking, it's a $50 fee on a yearly basis, and there's 5 dates. And what they do is they have Julie come out, they mark your lawn where you want it to make sure there's no utilities. They plant something in the ground, and then they come out, and they actually have a veteran who's part of the group who
Okay.
will, when they put the flag up, they do the proper salute and everything. So they're looking to take on more people. And in one neighborhood, over on Sawyer, almost everybody on the block over on Sawyer
Yeah.
bought a flag.
I live on Sawyer, so it looked
Yeah.
pretty good.
On your section of Sawyer or the south?
I believe my section, we had quite
Yeah.
a few with
Yeah.
Gillespie and everyone else, and we have some veterans on my block as well, so.
Yeah. Super.
But the program's still open for anybody who's interested.
Sign up, okay.
Good.
Great program.
Okay. Okay, if there's nothing more to discuss, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn. Alderman Kenny, seconded by Alderman Belke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Turning the microphones off.
You know, I didn't see the PDF part, but when I opened the PDF,